How is it going? It's Gabe Garcia from Golf Heads, and in this video we're going to do a little art project. We're going to have some fun with my R15 driver and we're going to make it look pretty. If you are someone who wants to do this project as well, the things you will need is a can of red spray paint, some paint markers or some deco markers or some Sharpies. Any marker will really work as long as it's water resistant. A plastic bag. You'll need an iPad or some sort of computer, it doesn't really matter, but an iPad works better. You also need a paintbrush. Alright, let's get the ball rolling. So the first thing you're going to want to do is remove the driver from the shaft if you can. It'll make this project a lot easier. Once you got the head and the shaft separated, you're going to want to clean it up, like get any scuff marks off with baby wipes or like a wet paper towel. And then you're going to want to tape up what you don't want painted pretty much. So that's up to you, personal preference. I'm going to show you guys what I tape up, and then after I'm finished taping it up, we're going to go outside and we're going to do the next step, which is a paint splatter. And we're going to do it with this color right here. Alright, not the cleanest wrap, but it'll do. I got a little mark right there that's not covered, but that's fine. Like, I really don't care. Just depends how picky you are with covering your driver head. So now that we've wrapped it, we're going to take it outside and have some fun with this and this. And what you mainly want to do is just splat the paint on it, like dip your brush and then just start splatting. We are back and this is the final product. I'm really happy how it turned out. I didn't want too much splatter because I'm also going to do a design on top of this. So I kind of just wanted to have it like medium. Once you finish the paint job on the driver head, you're going to want to let that sit overnight just so it can get a really good secure finish. But while that stays overnight and dries, I'll show you guys what we do next. In the meantime, that's going to add on to the project. You're going to want to grab your iPad, a piece of notebook paper, and a ballpoint pen. So before I start this next step, I just want to say that it's easier to print out the design of your choosing rather than what I'm about to tell you right now, but I just don't have access to a printer at this moment, so I'm doing it kind of a little harder way. So you're going to want to grab, your laptop, iPad, whatever you use to connect to the internet. You're going to Google your design, and then you either print it or you're going to trace it. That's where the notebook paper comes in, and then you're going to trace it preferably with a ballpoint pen. You can use a pencil or any other pen, but ballpoint I feel works the best. And you're just going to go over it, get all the details in. You want to make sure you keep it taped down to either the iPad or the table, whatever you're using, or the laptop, just so that the paper doesn't move from the image. And that's very important so you can keep your place while tracing so you don't have any mishaps or anything. This is what the final product looks like for me. And you want to save this because this is what you're going to use once your driver is dry. You're going to tape this onto the driver, and then I'll show you guys on the next step how you're going to trace this image onto the driver head. We are back for day 2. We let the driver head dry overnight, which was awesome. So what I've done right now, the image that I traced out, I taped it in the position where I want it on the driver. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a ballpoint pen. I'm going to trace over it and push really hard so that hopefully the ink can penetrate through the paper and kind of give us a little trace on the other side of the driver on the white part. Okay, so we finished up tracing the rows on the driver head. I think it came out pretty sick. So that's pretty much how it looks, and now I'm gonna trace it over with this black marker just so it can pop out more, and then I'm gonna start doing the filling. this is pretty much it. We're all set in stone. I'm stoked. I love how it came out. I'm excited to take it out on the golf course, see what people say, if they say anything. But overall, I'm just really happy how it turned out. Let me know if you guys liked it too, or if you want to see more crazy art projects painted on drivers or whatever. Let me know in the comments below. This was a really dope project, and I hope it kind of motivated any of you guys to, you know, get creative and do your own thing on your clubs. That's pretty much it for this video, so I'll see you guys next week. Peace.